lot of pissed off niggas in boxing, bro. Fighting in general, like they mentally they mad. You know what I mean?
Temperament is a thing for sure. Like if you ain't got the right temperament, at the end of the day, the champions got the skill, the athleticism, and the temperament. You not finna just go in there and be like the sweetest guy. You know what I'm saying? It's really not gonna work out for you when you run into that nigga that's playing mind games with you at the same time. Like I'm really thinking about you. Like I really want to give it to you bad. Like, and you in here like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a good. It's not finna be sweet. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not trying to dap you up at the beginning of the fight. Damn near niggas, damn near just already think like in a way. It's something about his mentality that whenever he's throwing these punches, like he's like, nah, I'm trying to give it to you. Whenever Tank loads up and he gives you one of them real shots, you see it in his temperament. You know what I'm saying? It's like I done turned on, nigga, open it. You know, he opened it. I'm trying to knock you out. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's just like a street fight. When have you ever been in a street fight and it was like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga that didn't want to just. Right. When you ever seen them niggas really just get beat up? You know what I'm saying? Nah, they out there with a different mentality. It's that I'ma beat you out, and that's you gotta have that in boxing. Boxing is educated street fights.
That is a good way to
say the educated street fighter with that fighting mentality that can box you, but he's fighting you though. Yeah. He's usually gonna be the one. You know what I mean?
I feel like it, you know, just to kind of transition a little bit. Yeah. You know, Roy Jones was one of the hardest, you know, rappers / boxers.
Hey, on me.
Now we got Easy in this motherfucker. Hey, by a landslide, nigga. I don't know who out rapping you. You know what I'm saying?
By far.
Man, the latest song I seen you drop was Red Slime with Mike the Don. Shout out Mike the Don.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was hard. We gotta get into the music. Man, nigga can go all day on the boxing tip. Just make sure you tune in to him on his next fight. But when man, let's talk.
August 5th.
August 5th.
Then I think we backdooring that one on the 19th in Kansas. You know what I'm saying? So we on the road with it.
Ooh. Hey.
Hey.
You getting to the money.
Back to back, nigga. No Drake, nigga. But hell yeah, man. You been music on the music tip though. I see you just shot a video with Steph Simon too.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm ready for that to drop. That shit look like it was real classic. Y'all niggas was G'd up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They was clean as hell.
Real talk. Nigga had to pull them suits out.
On me, what's next, man? What we got projects coming, man? What I know the album is brewing or something.
Man, I got like a lot of shit in the tuck, but at the end of the day, my next album is titled Run My Race. You know what I mean? And it's like my most mature album. I'll say that. It's the most roundabout, but at the same time, directed. You could tell it's motivation, and at the same time, Red Slime is a single off of there, and we just dropped a video to that. And then I dropped a song about 6-7 months ago. I Wanna Be On. Mm-hmm. That's the first single off of there, and then we got that Clyde Barrow with Steph Simon. You know what I'm saying? We finna drop that and then finna roll this motherfucker out. For sure.
Now, I got a question now. Do you feel like, because, you know, the fire in Little Africa, you know, they had that moment, right?
Right.
And you was majoring that. Like,
yeah.
I don't, like, the niggas I know, you know what I mean? The niggas I fuck with, they tapped in with it because of you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just because your pure grace on it, they tapped in. You know what I mean? But after that, you went into Floyd Mayweather mode. You know what I mean? So, like, people, like, do you think it's out of sight, out of mind when it comes to music? Like, niggas done forgot, like, you really is that nigga when it comes to the music?
See, with the town, it's not even necessarily that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like at this point with a lot of artists in the town, this is just my personal opinion. I don't know how valid it is, but my personal opinion is niggas been doing it for so long. It's not a lack of awareness or anything like that, or that niggas don't know who's who and who can do what. Yeah. It's just that niggas is past the point of wanting to see niggas do local shit. You know what I'm saying? Which show love to the local scene forever. You know what I'm saying? But niggas is past wanting to see niggas do local shit. Niggas want to see niggas in a position. You know what I'm saying? So like even with Gang Ty June, when Gang Ty June started getting into a position, motherfuckers start jumping on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? And then there was the hate that came with it, and then it was the continued success, and niggas forgot that they was just hating a second ago. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, it was the continued success. You know what I'm saying? So like, people is tired of seeing these front runners. You know what I'm saying? Niggas who's the front runners in the town. Just in local positions, like niggas want to see you go do that shit. Go do it. You know what I'm saying?
No disrespect, but they tired of seeing niggas at A2.
Yeah, niggas are just tired of seeing the same shit. You know what I mean? It's the same old. Ain't nobody really doing nothing on a exclusive level right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you making good music, but what are you doing to separate yourself and make yourself stand out? Like in a way that's not just that you dropped a video and you consistently drop.
Exactly.
We know you can consistently drop. That's hard. Yeah. We know you did this. We know you did. We want to see you elevate past what can be done by the next nigga. Yeah. Why can everybody do what you do? It makes you got to reach to the next level, like, and that's just with creativity as well.
You on that? You saying what? I guess I've been trying to articulate. Part of what I've been trying to articulate. There's more. I would add to that. Right.
Yeah.
But from what you're saying, that's very true. Like, even from the town listener perspective, I think they viewing everybody like, we want to see you go further. And I just circling that back to kind of what we on is like, we seen that shit. We pushed everybody here. We was putting people on, like, putting people onto another person, like, I didn't even know about that nigga till, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To where, like, we've done the work, but now it's like we need to go to that next level. And Keezy might feel different. I'm not gonna speak for both of us on this part, but like, I felt like not supporting. That sounds terrible, because definitely supporting, but like not only pushing local to the forefront. It might hurt, it might suck to hear, it might suck to think about, but like that's the struggle we kind of got to go to, like, in all levels. Like, we have to be thinking this whole internet. I hate that I have to mention the internet, but I'm just saying, like, not thinking about everybody, not just fucking my nigga. But it's important to know who is who here, so that I just look at 85 South Show, man. Shout out, y'all doing really good, bro. Like, we was watching that shit before that shit really took off like that. Now it's taking off. In my opinion, I'm like, they still putting on niggas from the A. They talk about East Side. They talk about North. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning because I'm watching this shit all the time.
And that's what you can do whenever you're in that position. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm gonna quote some shit that we talked about since you brought up Fire Lab. We took a little trip out to Harvard. You know, Harvard University. We did a show, but we had a conversation, and in the conversation came like, okay, well, we can all just collaborate and nonstop if y'all want to. We could put in more effort. You know what I'm saying? But how efficient is that? You know what I'm saying? Whenever we got other things to worry about, like following and fan base and money, you know what I'm saying? Like all these other things that could change a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So like, really whenever you get your shit together and I get my shit together, then we collaborate, and all your people and all my people is watching each other. Boom, we doing something. But when we over here and we start kind of still underground all the way, and we putting in all this effort, but it's not really taking us nowhere. We been doing that already. You know what I'm saying? Niggas been doing it. It ain't gonna make no difference for a lot of niggas if they get a feature with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's local niggas in the town that's like, bro, let me get a feat. What's that gonna do? Like, support your mentality. Like, oh, I got a song with Hakeem, cause what's that gonna do for me, and what's that gonna do for you? You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta realize that it's bigger than just getting a feature with a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need more than just to have a feature. You need to have a budget. You need to have a wooty wide. Like, what we gonna do with it? You know what I'm saying? Where we gonna put it? Where we gonna distribute it to? Like, it's a lot of niggas just gotta see past just.
I've been trying to tell niggas. I'm like,
that part.
It's no longer. Oh, I hate that we going here. I'm saying it already. I'm gonna just go.
Nah, keep it real, nigga. Keep it real.
The issue is, nigga, what I would kind of exactly piggybacking off what we talk about, like, it's the budget. It's no longer, nigga, I'm dope as fuck, you dope as fuck. Nigga, we put a song out, we make millions of dollars. It's no, like, I'm dope, you dope. We put the song out, and it does some numbers, and then, but, like, we still, you know, we still get to the next one. And
we still scraping quarters, nigga.
Still, the fan base is still local, you know, cool, like, little intimate vibes. But, like, I mean, we had some shit pop here too. Don't get it twisted.
And you can make shit happen off of that. I'm not saying you can't make nothing happen.
I guess what I was truly trying to say is, when you got a budget. No, fuck when you got a budget, nigga. We are at the level now in consumption where you not like it don't fucking matter. Like, how far did you push it? How, you know, you put $2,000 in the ads to. It's more love, but you know what I'm saying? It's the love kind of out of it is what I feel like. That's in my personal opinion.
And motherfuckers just want dope music as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is past a lot of the intimate parts of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, take this out of there, give them red slime, and all of a sudden they want that. But then I don't really necessarily make that style of music, even me. So whenever I sit back, I'm like, oh, niggas ate that up.
Yeah.
How they gonna feel about this shit that's way better? Yeah. Lyrically, you know, it's not what they want necessarily. Niggas want a certain pace. Niggas is living at a certain pace. Niggas want a certain type of energy, but it's different fan bases. You gotta understand your demographic. Yeah. You gotta understand who you pushing music to and who's consuming music, who's buying your merch. You know what I'm saying? Get your merch together. You know, all the shit that's being established and being known. It's just the business part. If you ain't doing the business things and reaching out to these,
and it sounds like what y'all both hitting on is like every aspect of anything. Once you're good at something, now you have to handle the business side of it. Yeah, you can be great at basketball, but once you get into the NBA, you have to worry about the business side, and vice versa. Any business.
I ain't never been that good at the music business side of the shit. If I was, then you know what I'm saying, we'll probably be talking about how I could help somebody else do some shit. But at the end of the day, you know, niggas is still navigating their way through. You know what I'm saying? Producing and starting to learn things as they go, and learning it as you go is a common theme in the town, because we don't have a lot of big label heads out here. We don't have a lot of things like that. So you're gonna have to learn as you go, but you also gonna have to do your research, put your feet on the ground in other places. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Like you were saying, it ain't all about, like, the town is everything, but you got to get up out of here sometimes and go rub shoulders and do shit like that. And I know a lot of phone calls, nigga. Phone calls is figure everything out with a phone call. And if you got the budget, you can get your shit on every blog. All you got to do is hit them with an email. They going to hit you right back talking about this. The 7,500. Whoopty wow. Yeah, it's that big of numbers. It ain't no little number, so 7,500. You know what I'm saying?
When y'all asking for promotion and stuff, and INDY POT tell y'all a price, of course they not gonna hit you over the head like that. But when you hear the price for specific services, y'all hear it. He just told you, and he's not lying. I've checked as an artist as well. That's an actual price for certain blogs. There's certain blogs where it's a little, you know, you drop a zero or something like that, but regardless, when we tell you a fee, we're not telling you to kill y'all. We just, you know, yeah. And I just wanted to say that because I thought about it. I'm like, man, I definitely remember some people where I'd be like, what is that? Like, no. But anyways, man,
cost to be the boss.
Let me piggyback too, man.
It costs to be the boss.
I want to piggyback too, just because it's 2023, right? Time is like different. Like, I feel like all the shit that was done like beforehand, like a lot of niggas just don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like how you said, like it ain't all like about like the love and the intimate shit. You know, now, like as it was in 2019 or 2018 or 2017, like shit was very special with the scene. Then of course, you know, pandemic happened, shit like that. Yeah. But just the way that like you look up, you go to all these open mics, you got one Monday, you got one Tuesday, you got one Wednesday, you got one Thursday. And it's a million rappers now, you know what I'm saying? And none of them are like doing it the right way. Like none of them are like, you know, like putting business moves together behind their music. I'm not gonna say none, but a majority of them aren't. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, it really comes down to just looking like you doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you take a nigga, if a nigga pull out 30, 40 racks just for a damn reel on Instagram, and you looking at this man like, damn, he got a whole wop.
Yeah.
Nigga, you gonna take him serious, like whether his music is like trash or not. So the budget and the money really is like the big thing nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
Business. It's truly a business now. You're, as an artist, nigga, you are the business. So you have to make your likeness purchasable or bought.
It don't even make sense to do shit without getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Whenever you trying to sell yourself, you know what I'm saying? Yep. So
bro,
I got a show Friday and Saturday. I expect payments.
Exactly.
You know what I'm talking about?
Exactly.
Shit,
especially you beating that road up, man.
That is what it is. Man. I expect payments. So
Keezy kind of hit on it. Like, I've been saying it. Like, we living in BC time, and this is after Corona. You know what I mean? Right. So everything before Corona, that's like a whole different world.
Oh, like, okay. I see what you're saying. You're saying we as a people,
we're in the after we're after Corona. Like, you know what I mean? You know,
we're in after Corona.
Yeah, literally. So
our listenership is, or like our ear or our mentality is in
different
BC before Corona.
That's a good way to like the mindset that we had that worked. Like, you got to put in the fact that like legitimately, the world shut down for about a year and some change.
Yeah. Like,
no movement, nothing. So everything is stagnant. And then once you open them gates, you have floods. So you have overflood, like you said, you got hella new rappers. Right. They gonna dry out in a few years. You know what I mean? But like, we living in that after time where people have been sitting down and they just poof. So that's like these past 2 years, like, there's been a lot of new faces popping up, and you got like the people that's been doing it, they just sharpening their knife. Like, shit, I'ma just work, like he's saying, he working on his business. He working on like how to cater the music to the fans, get them something they like, to smack them over the head with some shit they ain't know